Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Abby and today I'm back for a little January recap, weigh-in update. I'm going to tell you how January's gone so far. I can't believe the first month of the year is already over and we're into February already, but I'm going to give you a little recap, weigh-in update, and I thought I would do it in a get ready with me style instead of me just sitting at my dining room table talking to you. I'm getting ready for church this morning and I thought I'd do it this way. So yeah, we're gonna change things up a bit and get ready for church in the process. We're gonna kill two birds with one stone. So here's the thing. I'm not like a huge makeup person. I don't have like concealer and foundation and I don't know, contouring and whatever. I just have like 3 steps I do in my makeup routine. So hopefully this all works out because I don't know, I'm just not like a big makeup person, like I said. So first we're going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm running low, but I have other bottles in here. I try to keep an eye out for the sales. Sometimes on TikTok Shop or Tarte themselves, they'll give like buy one get one 50% off sales or something good like that, and I try to order a couple when those sales come up, so then I always just have some on stock. I think I have like 4 more tubes in here of it because there was a sale around Black Friday, and then there was just another sale like a couple weeks ago on TikTok. I also have this little mirror here that I use to look at. I have a mirror right in front of me too, but when I'm doing my makeup, I usually look in this mirror. But anyway, so I just go around and put this all over. Not all over, but like my chin, under my nose, and on my forehead. So anyways, January was actually like a pretty good month. Like I felt really refreshed coming into the year. I was excited to get started and feel refreshed. I feel like I always feel that way going into a new year. Like I'm excited for what's to come. I'm ready for a refresh especially after the holidays. And yeah, this month was pretty good. Hold on, I need to do this to my lips so I don't get stuff on them. Okay. So I did not, if those of you who watched my what I eat in a day videos, you'll see that I did go back to calorie counting again. And I actually didn't go into the year planning to calorie count again. I made that decision about halfway through after I did some reflecting on my weight loss last year. I had lost 10 pounds in 2024, which I'm super excited about. But I did some reflecting on when I was calorie counting I have a MyFitnessPal app, and I scrolled all the way back. I was like, okay. I was looking at my weight losses and my calorie counting and when I was counting, and the first 5 months of the year, calorie counting, and that's when I hit my 10 pounds down. And I got a little bit more down in the fall, but like jumped immediately right back up again. So I hit my 10 pounds down within the first 5 months of the year. Really didn't make any more progress the rest of the year. And what I had in common with that was I stopped calorie counting in June. So I'm going to say that when I calorie count consistently, I will lose the weight. So that's what kind of prompted me to come back. And I was looking at the things I was eating, and I was eating literally whatever I wanted. I was eating Pop-Tarts and cereal and Little Debbie's, like whatever I was in the mood for, I was eating. Now I was eating meals too, but I mean, I'm talking like snacks and desserts. Sometimes the bulk of my daily calories came from junk food for a lot of those months, but I was still losing weight. And I was also adding the other component I added to the calorie counting thing last year, which I'm still continuing to do, was listening to my hunger cues instead of just eating to hit a calorie goal or eating a dessert at night because it's nighttime and I didn't have my sweet treat yet, or eating dinner because I need to eat dinner because it's dinner time. I strictly listened to my hunger cues and only ate if I felt like I was hungry. And so some days that meant I ended up at like 1,400 calories. And other days I ate higher calories, not a ton. Like you don't want to eat higher calorie days all the time, but there were a couple days where I did eat like 2,000 to 2,500 calories. There was a couple days where I got that high, not very many, but those higher days compensated for the lower days. And I started to focus on like the weekly averages of my calories versus day to day. And so yeah, listening to my hunger cues was another big thing that I did, and I allowed myself to eat what I wanted to eat and not worry about necessarily the ingredients of food. I still try to be really mindful. I was still trying to be really mindful, and I carried all that over into right now. So I've been eating what I want, listening to my hunger cues, and trying to find balance with that. And I'm trying to keep the things like cereal and Pop-Tarts and things like that as a snack and not as a meal. So like I have cereal downstairs right now, but if I want to have that, I'm going to have that as like a snack or a dessert later tonight. I'm not going to have that as my breakfast. I'm trying to keep my meals a little bit more on the healthier side, but also a little bit more low calorie, so I can have room for snacks if I want them, because I'm just a snack girl. I have a sweet tooth, and that's never going to go away. All right, here's my blush. It is called Nicole Miller New York. My mom gave it to me in my stocking for Christmas. And it came with this cute little brush. It also came with highlighter, but I have no idea how to use highlighter. So if anyone, I don't know, do I just use it like blush? I don't know. It's in here. If anybody wants to tell me how to use it, feel free. So after reflecting on last year, around like the middle of January, I was like, you know what? I'm going back to calorie counting because that's what worked. And I did it with such a loosey-goosey mindset last year, and it was working. And I was like, I can just do it. It's fine. So I did, and I was a little bit rocky in the very beginning when I first started. There was like a couple days where I just didn't. Like I would do it, and then I didn't, and then whatever. But then I knuckled down, and I was consistent for the last 15 days in January. 15 days in a row, I calorie counted. And I was super proud of myself, super excited, and I ended up with a weight loss when I woke up on February 1st. I'm going to tell you, the night before, like January 31st, that day, it was such like a busy day, and I ate like 1,400 calories. And then for whatever reason, I could not sleep that night. I just could not fall asleep. I was up at like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I ate a pack of Pop-Tarts because I was really hungry, and I was like, maybe if I eat something, I'll fall back asleep, but I really wanted Pop-Tarts. I don't know, but I was like, this is the next day, so it doesn't count for the January 31st like calorie counting. And the next day was a weigh-in day, and I've decided on my weigh-in days each month, so one day a month I'm going to give myself a no track day, but I'm not going to go crazy. Like I didn't go crazy yesterday, but I was like, okay, it's February 1st. I'm just going to eat these Pop-Tarts. It'll probably affect my weigh-in. And before I went downstairs to get the Pop-Tarts, I got on the scale, and I was like up from the beginning of the year, and I was like, I don't care. I'm just going to eat them anyways. Because I don't know. I just was exhausted and hungry. So, I mean, normally I'd be asleep and just sleep through the hunger, but I, for whatever reason, couldn't sleep. So I eat the Pop-Tarts, go to bed, and then I wake up and I'm like, it was way earlier than when I needed to be up. It was probably only like 7 or 7:30. But I was like, I probably didn't sleep enough to like lose weight yet. I don't know. I feel like my food wouldn't have digested quick enough. And I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna get on the scale because I just want to know. So I got on the scale, and I'd lost a whole pound from the beginning of the year, not from like a few hours before. A few hours before, I was up like over 2 pounds. So I don't know how that works. I don't know if sleep does have something to do with it or whatever, but like from 1 a.m. to like 7 or 7:30, I dropped a couple pounds. I really didn't lose a couple pounds, but from the beginning of the year, I was down exactly 1 pound. So I know that might not seem like a lot in the grand scheme of things, but I was super excited, especially how I was feeling like a few hours before. I was like, oh great, I'm not gonna have a loss. This sucks, whatever. But I did. I lost a pound, guys, in January, and I'm super proud of myself. I also love that I lost exactly a pound. I was 167.8 on January 1st, and I am 166.8. So I love that my body decided to lose exactly 1 pound. We love a good even number. So yeah, I am down 1 pound so far for this year. And like, if that's all I lose each month this year, then that's awesome. And I'll be down 12 more pounds. And that will put me like to the low 150s. And that's amazing. But I really think once my body, you know, is kickstarted into this calorie counting thing, I'm going to drop more than that, because last year I was losing like 2 to 3 pounds a month, I think, the first couple months of the year. So I'm pretty sure we can do this. Like, it's gonna pick up, and as long as I stay consistent, we're gonna be good. Okay, what I was doing, I was just taking that thing and just kind of spreading my eyelashes out. And then I'm gonna I have this Kylie Cosmetics mascara, because the lady at Ulta told me it was really good. I mean, it's fine. I was having trouble with my Walmart mascara, was leaving, like, it would come off and I'd have like under eye black stuff on me. And this stuff does not do that. So it is pretty good. So we're gonna put on some mascara. Now, I am fully aware, which people like to tell me, not on here really, I've gotten a couple comments on TikTok, like not recently, but people are like, when I share my What 80 Days, they're like, you don't eat enough protein, you're eating all this junk food. I've gotten comments on here about the junk food before, but it's been a while. But like, I know, in comments like that, like, I need to learn how to let them roll off my back, because I know the way my body functions, I don't need as much protein as people on social media like to push. Like, I don't know, I think protein is just like the new fad. Not that it's not good for you, and not that it does keep you fuller, but like, I don't think we need as much protein as people claim. I don't know, but maybe, like, everybody's body's different. So my body cannot handle like a ton of protein. So I don't eat a ton of protein. And will eating things like Pop-Tarts and cereal and, I don't know, cookies, whatever. Maybe I went and had a 10-piece McNugget meal this week. Not a meal, I just had 10 nuggets. But I counted my calories and it was fine. But like, I know stuff like that isn't as healthy, and it may cause me to lose weight slower, but it'll allow me to lose it consistently, and it'll stay off because I'm eating how I want to eat, instead of trying to like fit into this box or like eat in a way that isn't for me. I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, it might come up slower. There are people I've seen on TikTok or, you know, YouTube. They're like, I lost 30 pounds in 3 months. I'm like, well, if they could do it, I can do it. Let's go. And then, you know, you learn how they eat. And like, I give them so much credit for being able to do that. I just could not. I can't. I'm not in that same mental headspace as some of these people. So it's just going to be slow and steady over here. And I know, like, my weight loss journey has been such a roller coaster. And I've said this on here before. Like, I've gone from WW to calorie counting to intuitive eating to calorie counting. I don't know that I ever circled back to WW again. But doing all of this has helped me untangle the chaotic, like, mess in my head in regard to my body image, how I view food, and all of that. Like, it was a freaking tangled mess in my head, guys. Like, I had a lot to figure out, and doing all of this, making these videos, getting encouragement from you guys, especially you guys being patient with me as I like switch around and take forever to lose weight. Like, it's been 5 years. It'll be 5 years in March that I started this channel, and in 5 years I still am not like at my goal weight. And when you say that, you know, just without any other context, you're like, wow, you've been doing this for 5 years and you still haven't hit your goal weight. That's pathetic. Maybe what you're doing isn't working. But going through these ups and downs on this journey has allowed me to learn more about myself, learn more about food, and understand the way my mind and my body works. And I think, you know, in the grand scheme of things, 5 years of your life isn't a ton. And I've spent these 5 years working on myself and trying to be better and like make changes that will be sustainable. And I'm okay with that. Like, have there been times where I reflected and I'm like, wow, you have gotten nowhere and you haven't accomplished nothing as far as this weight loss stuff goes? And actually I have. Like, if I could examine my brain from 5 years ago, or interview my 5 years ago self, and talk to my 5 years ago self. Like, huge difference. Huge. So I'm okay with taking this long to get stuff done because I just feel like so much better as far as eating goes, as far as who I am as a person. And I just want to thank you guys for like sticking around and sticking with me through all of this, because I know it's been a little wonky, but I think we are on a good path, and I think most of those knots are pretty untangled. I really thought I would get ready before I was done talking, but I can't think of anything else to say, and I'm not ready yet. So I'm gonna finish this mascara, and then I'll hop back on here and we'll do my hair and stuff really quickly. Okay, here's what we got so far. I still need to put on my lip gloss. It's like an e.l.f. lip stain. I really like it, but it's downstairs. So I'll probably just put it on before I actually leave. It's only 9 o'clock. I don't need to be at church for like a little over an hour, and I'm gonna eat breakfast and stuff, so I'm not gonna put it on yet anyways. But we're gonna take out my hair curler. See what we are working with today. I love these things. I used to like not put them in. I'd be like, oh, I just have daycare tomorrow and I don't have to do anything after work. I have nothing to look nice for, so I'm not gonna wear my hair curler and like waste a good hair day on just like being at daycare. But let me tell you, like, I've been pretty much, except for this past week I had a cold, and like it's like one of those colds where my nose was constantly running and I was just red right here and it was gross. But I normally just put it in every night. Now I have this one that gives me a little bit tighter curls, and I also have this bigger one where my curls will be a little bit more, will be a little looser. So I usually will wear this one throughout the week, and then this, you know, for church. Or I did put this one in Friday night for Saturday. Like, I didn't really have anything to do Saturday, but I just feel better whenever I get a little bit ready, or I just have a little bit of curl to my hair. And I do need to do it every night. I don't wash my hair every night, but I wash it every other night. I probably should wash it every night because my hair just gets greasy, but I like, if I just get up tomorrow, they aren't going to be like just a little bit looser of a curl. It's going to be a little bit frizzy. It's going to be like not very nice second day curls. So I will probably put in my hair curler again tonight, just because, I don't know. So I'm going to, I don't think I'm going to get dressed yet because I'm going to go like chill and eat. But I will hop back on here and just show you the final look for church, and then we'll end out this video. So I'll be back in a second to show you that. Alrighty friends, here is the fit for church today. Just doing jeans, sweater, and some boots. And that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the getting ready with me aspect to the January update. Let me know if you want me to do weigh-in updates like this, or if you prefer just me sitting at the table talking. But I'm super excited for how January went, and I'm excited for February. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, press that subscribe button down below. We're getting so close to 3K. Super excited, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.